Kailash Parvat is a place full of mysteries. In 2001, the Chinese government saw something that made them immediately ban climbing on Mount Kailash. But what happened that day? Why till date only one person has been able to reach the summit of this Parvat? Whoever tries to climb this Parvat dies within 2 years. And the most surprising thing is why age increases at twice the speed on this Parvat. Is there really an ancient city named Shambhala hidden under Mount Kailash? The American organization NASA saw something on this Parvat that blew away the senses of their scientists. And when China sent a helicopter to Mount Kailash, what happened to it? We will uncover all these questions and unsolved mysteries in today's video. So stay connected because what you are going to know is beyond your imagination. Between India and China, the border dispute of 1962 turned into a fierce war, and India suffered heavy losses. As a result of this war, China occupied about 72,000 square miles of Indian land. And during this period, the area of Mount Kailash also came under Chinese control. After the 1962 war, when the whole country was in shock, then in the parliament, Dehradun MP Mahavir Tyagi asked the then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru a question which is still recorded in the pages of history. Mahavir directly asked Nehru, "In front of your eyes, China occupied 72,000 square miles of our land. When are you getting it back?" Nehru's answer still resonates in the hearts of the people. He said that the land which is lost is lost. Anyway, that land was barren. Not even a blade of grass grows in that area. On this, Mahavir Tyagi got angry and he wrote a unique story. And he gave a sharp reply. Turning his bald head towards Nehru, he said, "If nothing grows here, should I get it cut off as well?" In those days, there was a discussion that India should try to free the Kailash monster of our region at least. It was the country's misfortune that Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel died in 1950, and there was no one to put pressure on Nehru. Till date, no one has been able to conquer the Kailash Parvat, which is 2,200 meters lower than the world's tallest Mount Everest, on which more than 7,000 people have climbed. We will talk about this later. This amazing Parvat is known for its mysterious and spiritual stories. According to mythology, the city of Kuber, the lord of ancient wealth, is situated near Mount Kailash. It is believed that a person who does good deeds in his lifetime, and whoever does pious deeds, his soul gets a place on Mount Kailash after death. This is the reason why it is considered one of the most amazing and sacred Parvats of the world. 618 meters high from the sea level, Mount Kailash is extremely sacred for the followers of Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain religion. In Hinduism, it is considered to be the abode of Lord Shiva, who lives here with his wife Parvati. The followers of Buddhism believe that Buddha Damchok, the symbol of supreme bliss, is the presiding deity of this Parvat. The followers of Jainism know it as Ashtapad, where the first Tirthankara Rashmadev attained nirvana. Mount Kailash, which is considered a symbol of reverence and faith, is not just a Parvat, but it is a wonderful confluence of religion, faith, and mysteries. Before proceeding with the video, I have a small request to you. If you like our channel, please subscribe to our channel. If you are visiting for the first time, then please subscribe to the channel and give your blessings by writing Har Har Mahadev in the comment box. Let us now move forward in this mysterious journey. It was the year 1999 when Russian expert Ernest Moldashev and his team took a bold step to know the secrets of Mount Kailash. His Pervet Ears team included experts in geology, physics, and historians. This team met Tibetan Lama Ho and spent several months around Mount Kailash. To understand the depths of that mysterious place, Moldashev wrote a detailed account of this journey in her book Where Do We Come From?, in which she made shocking revelations about Mount Kailash. Her team came to the conclusion that Mount Kailash is actually a huge man-made pyramid which was constructed in ancient times. They claimed that this pyramid is made up of many small pyramids, It is surrounded by pyramids, and this place is a center of supernatural activities. Mulda Shif wrote after returning from there that in the silence of the night, the Pervet whispers to us in a strange way from within. One night, with my 2 colleagues, I clearly heard the sound of falling stones. This sound was coming from within the belly of Mount Kailash. We felt as if some people live inside this pyramid. An amazing proof of the rapid passage of time has been seen in this region. People who come to the Kailash Parvat region find that the hair and nails of their body grow as much in just 2 days as they normally should in 2 weeks. Not only this, their skin also starts to look old faster than normal. This mysterious incident tells that the speed of time works in a different way in the Kailash Parvat region. This experience forces people to think that there is some invisible thing happening in this sacred place. Powers that deeply affect the human body and mind. Russian doctor Ernest Moldashchev mentions a wonderful and mysterious incident in his memoirs. He writes that once a Siberian Pervet Ear told him that some Pervet Ears had succeeded in reaching a certain point on Mount Kailash, but as soon as they reached that point, they suddenly started looking old. After this mysterious incident, the age of those Pervet Ears increased so fast that within a year they died due to old age. These mysterious experiences make Mount Kailash even more unique and amazing, due to which it has become one of the most mysterious places in the world. Now let us talk about the 2 lakes located at the base of Mount Kailash, Mansarovar and Roxas Tall. These 2 lakes are located very close to each other, but are completely opposite in nature. Mansarovar Lake is considered to be the highest freshwater lake in the world, known for its calm and serene nature. It is famous for its calm nature, and its shape is round like the shape of the sun. Abundance of life is seen in its holy water. The most surprising thing is that despite such height and cold, this lake never freezes and waves never rise in it. Every person who sees it experiences amazing peace. On the other hand, Roxas Tall, which is located near Mansarovar, is the world's highest saltwater lake. Its water is so salty that no life can flourish here. This lake is always in turmoil, as if it is filled with some internal restlessness. It is said that Roxas Tall was built by Ravana himself, who was an exclusive devotee of Lord Shankar. To fulfill his desires, Ravana went to Mount Kailash, but before that he took a bath in Roxas Tall and meditated there. According to mythology, as soon as Ravana took a dip in Roxas Tall, the lake was captured by demonic powers. This lake was filled with negativity, and Ravana's thinking also changed. The thing to think about is that why are these 2 lakes so different despite being in the same geographical area? Do you know that a mysterious sound is heard around Mount Kailash and Lake Mansarovar? When you reach near these holy places, it seems as if an aircraft is flying in the sky. But when you listen carefully, this sound is exactly like someone has played a damru, or the echo of Om is being heard. Scientists call it a natural phenomenon and say that perhaps this sound is produced by the melting of ice. But many seekers and travelers who go there believe that this sound is not just a coincidence, but a divine sign. It is said that the powerful energy of Mount Kailash and the spiritual powers there give birth to this sound. Is it the sound of the melting of ice? Is it a simple sound of melting, or the miracle of the divine sound of Om? This question is still unknown, and perhaps this is what adds more depth to the mystery of Mount Kailash. The mystery of Mount Kailash is not limited to sounds only. Many travelers have claimed that they have seen 7 different colored lights on Mount Kailash at night. They have not been able to fully understand the mystery of these lights. NASA scientists believe that it may be that the magnetic force around Mount Kailash combines with the sky to create this amazing light. But is it just a play of magnetic power, or is it a symbol of the divine powers of Mount Kailash? This question is still unanswered. Have you heard the stories of snowman or Yeti? This is a huge creature that has been seen in the remote areas of the Mount Kailash and the Himalayas. For years, people living around the Himalayas claim that they have seen this mysterious creature. Many people have seen the snowman with their own eyes, but till date there is no concrete evidence of who it really is: a giant bear, a wild human, or an ancient creature. Many Tibetans and Nepalese people believe that this snowman roams around Mount Kailash. It is called Yeti, and many stories are prevalent about it. Some call it a brown bear, some call it a wild human. It is even believed that it can attack people and even eat them. This mystery has made these sacred lands of the Himalayas a center of curiosity even more deeply. Scientists are also doing research on this. Some researchers believe that the snowman may actually be the remains of the ancient humans who are still alive in these snowy areas. However, this is just a hypothesis because till now no concrete evidence of the body of the snowman or his life has been found. About 30 scientists from around the world have done research on this, have claimed that snowmen can exist in the snowy areas of Himalayas, but they could not prove it. Have you ever heard that Mount Kailash is called the center point of the earth or axis mundi? According to many religious and mythological beliefs, Mount Kailash is the place where heaven and earth meet. It is called the axis or spine of the universe, which is the center of energy of all living beings and the universe. In ancient texts, axis mundi means the place where earth and sky meet. This axis balances the entire earth, and that is why it is called the center of the world. According to Hindu religion, Mount Kailash is not only the abode of Lord Shiva, but it is the place from where the entire universe is operated. It is established as a sacred and mysterious place in all the religious and spiritual beliefs of the world. The surprising thing is that the distance of Stonehenge from Mount Kailash is 666 kilometers, and it is also located at a distance of 666 kilometers from the North Pole. Apart from this, its distance from the South Pole is 132 kilometers. These mysteries and facts make Mount Kailash a unique and unparalleled place, which is not only a physical Pervet, but is the center of the powers of the universe. Do you know that Mount Kailash, which is considered one of the most sacred Pervets in the world, till date no human has been able to reach its peak? Many Pervet Ears have successfully conquered the highest peaks of the Himalayas, but every person who tries to climb Mount Kailash is doomed to failure. Nor do they stop for any reason. What is the secret hidden in this Pervet that has kept it untouched even today? Let us know how many people have tried to climb Mount Kailash so far, and what was their result. Russian pervert Sergey Sidkov also tried to climb this mysterious Pervet. When he reached near the peak, his health suddenly started deteriorating. He started feeling weak and uncomfortable, and was forced to return. Sergey Sidkov said that when I reached very close to the Pervet, my heart started beating fast. I was right in front of that Pervet, which no one has been able to climb till date. Suddenly I started feeling very weak, and the thought started coming in my mind that I should not stay here anymore. After that, as we came down, my mind became lighter. Jean-Hode Mason was a famous Italian Pervet Ear who had climbed the peak of Mount Kailash from sea level. He has made a record of climbing the 14 highest peaks of more than 6,000 feet. He was not an ordinary Pervet Ear, but a symbol of unique courage and determination, but when he was asked to climb Mount Kailash, he refused. Mason, who was a man who made the impossible possible, probably understood the divine powers of this Pervet. Very few people know that he was offered by the Chinese authorities to climb Mount Kailash, which he rejected. After this decision, China banned climbing Mount Kailash because this Pervet is considered beyond the ability of an ordinary man. It is said that Tibetan Buddhist monk Milarepa made the only successful attempt to reach the peak of Mount Kailash in the 11th century. He was a great yogi and a Siddha Purush who climbed this divine Pervet on the strength of his intense sadhana and penance. His climb was considered spiritual. It is also said that after this no one has tried to climb the peak of this Pervet. However, Milarepa never spoke about this climb, and hence this incident also remains a deep mystery. A report of Russian scientists was published in the January 2004 issue of UN Special Magazine, in which light was thrown on the structure and mysteries of Mount Kailash. But even today, many questions related to this Pervet remain unanswered. The last attempt to climb Mount Kailash was made in the year 2001. At that time, China had given permission to a Pervet team from Spain to climb Kailash. However, this team also could not reach the peak of this sacred Pervet. People from all over the world believe that Mount Kailash is a very sacred place, and climbing it would be an insult to the gods. Due to this belief, after this Kailash was not climbed. Climbing the Pervet has been completely banned. Kailash reminds us that some things are beyond the reach of man. There are some mysteries which do not require only physical strength to touch, but a deep spiritual energy. Perhaps that is why till date no one has been able to reach the summit of Mount Kailash, because it is not just a Pervet of climbing, but a Pervet of faith and devotion. Another amazing mystery of Mount Kailash is the swastika and Om symbols formed by its shadow. As soon as the sun sets behind Mount Kailash, a wonderful symbol of swastika emerges from the shadow of the Pervet. This is the same swastika which is considered a symbol of auspiciousness and prosperity in Hinduism. Looking at this sacred symbol, it seems as if a deep spiritual connection is being revealed between Lord Shiva and the sun god. But this is not the only mystery. When snow falls on Mount Kailash, then when seen from the south, the snow structure forms Om. This is the same Om, which is considered to be the symbol of ultimate reality and spiritual knowledge in Hinduism. This scene in the form of Om Parvat reminds the viewer of the deep connection between nature and spirituality and gives us an opportunity to understand how divine and mysterious this Pervet is. These natural phenomena have been amazing people for generations and make the spiritual significance of Mount Kailash even deeper. In mythological texts, Mount Kailash has been called the ladder to heaven. It is believed that Ravana built a ladder on this Pervet to reach heaven. But this is not only the story of Ravana. According to the Vedas, Mount Kailash is a sacred axis between earth and heaven which connects them. It is also mentioned in the Mahabharata where the Pandavas along with their wife Draupadi climbed Kailash to attain salvation. During the journey, all the Pandavas fell one by one, but Yudhishthira was able to enter heaven due to his true religion and impeccable life. Mount Kailash is considered a symbol of perfection. Its 4 slopes represent the 4 directions of the compass. The disciples believe that this Pervet is actually the gateway to heaven. Its divinity and sanctity make this place a unique spiritual heritage. When China saw that no human being was able to climb Mount Kailash, they took a bold decision to send a helicopter to the peak of Mount Kailash. However, flying helicopters and planes over Mount Kailash is strictly prohibited because the weather of this area suddenly turns bad, and no airplane can stay here for long. After several days of weather research, China chose a clear day and sent its helicopter towards Mount Kailash. Initially, all the people were not able to climb the peak. Everything seemed fine. People sitting in the helicopter were enjoying the wonderful view of Mount Kailash. They felt that everything was going well and they would reach the peak. But as soon as they gained a little more height, the atmosphere started changing. Clouds started falling on Kailash and avalanche scenes started appearing. But the scariest thing happened when dark clouds started surrounding the helicopter. Gathering courage, they took the helicopter higher, but then lightning started flashing in the sky and heavy snowfall started. The air pressure at the height increased so much that it became very difficult to control the helicopter. Chinese scientists told that due to the unique geographical position of Mount Kailash, all directions meet together, due to which they got stuck in direction confusion. During this, their compass also stopped working. Now they had no option and they quit. They decided to go back down. Slowly they came down. Their hearts were beating fast, but they returned safely. This incident made China understand that climbing this mysterious Parvat or conquering it was beyond their capability. After China's failed attempt, the American Space Agency NASA's curiosity about Mount Kailash increased a lot. In 2015, NASA started an in-depth research by pointing its satellite at Mount Kailash. The mysteries of this Parvat surprised even NASA scientists. In the pictures shared by NASA scientists after the inspection, a mysterious shadow of Mount Kailash was seen. Looking at this shadow, it appears as if a huge figure is sitting in a meditative posture. This amazing scene surprised people around the world because most people were associating it with the image of Lord Shiva. This mysterious image deepens the sanctity and spiritual significance of Mount Kailash, which is still alive today. It also remains an unsolved mystery for humanity. The claims of Dr. Ernest Moldashev get strengthened when we read the story of ancient Russian painter Nicholas Roerich and the existence of a magical city. Mention of this mysterious city is also found in Hinduism and Buddhism, which is called Shambhala. Shambhala is a Sanskrit word which means the peaceful place of Vishnu. According to the Puranas, this is the holy place where Lord Vishnu's last incarnation Kalki will be born. It is said that Shambhala can be seen only by those who have no sin in their mind. Saints and yogis come to this place and do penance and experience its divinity. But the mystery of Shambhala does not end here. It is believed that immortal warriors like Hanuman and Ashvatthama, described in our ancient epics, still live in this city. The residents of Shambhala have extraordinary intelligence and state-of-the-art technology, which is yet to be revealed to us. It is just imagination that the people here can time travel, teleport, and even contact aliens. Nothing is impossible for them because they can see the future and are beyond the limits of time. The mystery of this amazing city, hidden within Mount Kailash, is still an unsolved puzzle in front of us, which points us towards the deep relationship between nature, spirituality, and science. If you want to know more about this amazing mystery of Shambhala and want to see a special documentary on it, then do tell us in the comment. We will soon bring a new video on this mysterious and unique topic of Shambhala. If you are fascinated by the mysteries of Mount Kailash and you want to know more such amazing stories, then subscribe to our channel. Do not forget to like and share this video so that we can keep bringing more mysterious and interesting information for you. If you have any question or idea in your mind, please tell us in the comments.